All right, going to work out the other Day16 REPL. Again, put your name in a comment at the top. And we ask the user for two strings. There's a phrase and then a key. We've got some sample output. Please enter a phrase, please enter a key. So we need to create a scanner. And we're going to say system.out.println, please enter a phrase. String phrase equals scan.next line. That gets a phrase. I'm going to copy these two lines, paste them, and we're going to ask them to enter a key. I'm going to make the prompts line up. Oh, no, that won't matter because it's not running on the same line. And right here, we're going to say key. Okay. So we got a phrase, we got a key. And then if the key is present in the phrase, well, first of all, if the user enters an empty key, print key not found and don't try to swap anything. So let's do that first. If key.length is equal to 0, I'm going to do else. I'm literally going to put the whole rest of the program inside the else. But we're going to say system.out.println. And if the key is empty, say key not found. The program's done. That's if the user enters an empty key. If the key is not found, say key not found. Don't try to swap anything. And if there's more than one copy, just use the first one. That happens by default. And then otherwise, we're just going to do a swap. So here we go with we have to do index of. So if phrase dot index of key, I'm going to say if it's equal to -1, that means it's not found. And else, I can just use this over again. So if -1 means the key isn't in the phrase, and so we just say key not found. So now we get to here, we know that we have the key is in the phrase, and so now we want to get the everything before the key goes after the key, and everything after the key goes before the key. So I'll put an example in here. If we had A, B, C, X, D, E, F, and the key was X, we'd be looking at characters D, E, F being the start of the new string, and then X, and then characters A, B, C being right after it. Sometimes it helps to get very specific. So that's just an example. But let's go ahead and do this. So now I'm gonna say int loc equals phrase.index of key. So the reason I'm doing this is I just don't want to have to type that over and over again, and I think we're going to have to be typing it over and over again. So now I'm going to say string result equals, and it's going to be phrase.substring. Now we want to start at one past where the key is found. But this example is only good if the key is a single character. What if the key was 2 characters, which it could very well be? It could be 20 characters. We don't know how long the key is. So we need to start at where the key started plus the length of the key. So if the key started at index 3 and the key was 2 characters long, we'd be starting at index 5. So right here, we're going to say loc plus key.length. That's going to grab from here to the end. And we're not trying to do it all at once. I just wanted to get that started. Now I'm going to say result plus equals. That means we're going to add. Now we're going to add the key. And then we're going to add the front of the string. So phrase.substring 0, loc. And that that ought to do it. Let's test it, and then I think system.out.println result. I think my example, yeah, it just prints. So let's see how I did. I think I got it, but I mean, you know, it's easy to leave off a semicolon. And that seemed to work. I mean, the spaces are messed up, but that's not part of the spec. So I'll do the actual thing I did here. A, B, C, X, X, D, E, F. I'm going to say the key is XX. And it does give us def XX, A, B, C. Now let's do one where the key is not found. I love you and doggy. Key not found. Let's also test not entering a key. Key not found. That works. And I think, I mean, we don't have to test where the key shows up more than once, but in case, you know, for thoroughness, I just know that index of only reports the first instance of something. So that's, if we do ABC, XX, DEF, XX, GHI, it's just going to grab the whole end, everything from here, DEF, XX, GHI, and then it's going to put the key there, and then it's going to do ABC. So, all right, that's it.